Okay, we are in Monroe, Connecticut, outside the entrance to Birdsey Plain Stepney Cemetery. 1794 was when one of the first settlers in this area, Betsy Sherman, was buried here at the age of 5 years old. A lot of the earliest settlers to this area are in this cemetery. Well, to make it even more interesting to you, this is also the cemetery for Ed and Lorraine Warren, popular demonologist, spiritualist, people that were like the first original ghost hunters, made popular with the movie The Conjuring, and of course they were deeply involved in the Amityville horror. For more than 50 years, Ed and Lorraine Warren have been involved in over 10,000 paranormal investigations. Their contribution to the field is unmatched. They have been involved in many high-profile cases, such as the Annabelle doll, and of course the Conjuring series, and the Amityville horror. They are not without their retractors, but within the paranormal field, they are tops. Look at this right here, Birdsey H. Sherman. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a connection between the original founder. I don't know. Birdsey Cemetery is the name of this cemetery. And Sherman, Betsy Sherman, was one of the original people buried here in 1794. I wonder if there's got to be a connect with that. Some of these graves are like very, very old, and it's baffling to me. I mean, I've heard through online sources that this cemetery is very, very haunted. And to think that Ed and Lorraine Warren gave their lives, committed their lives to fighting the paranormal, I guess it's only appropriate that they would be buried in a haunted cemetery. Edward Warren Miney passed away August 23rd, 2006 of a subsequent heart attack. He was 79 years old. Lorraine Warren passed away peacefully in her sleep April 18th, 2019. She was 92 years old. There it is, the original Warren's house. It's all closed off. It's been shut down for zoning restrictions. We are not going to go in, but I did want to get a video capture of this area over here. And that was where the Annabelle doll was stored for many years. And as you can see, tight security all over the place. So we're just gonna get out of here before the police converge on us. But that is it. That is the Ed and Lorraine Warren's house here in Monroe, Connecticut. Pretty cool. Okay, I ended up speaking with a priest over at the church next door to the cemetery. He didn't speak any English, but he got the idea of what I was trying to get across. I did want to find the Warren's gravesite, and he's just over there. on the other side of the cemetery. So I ended up walking. There's Michelle. We're coming all the way across. The car is way over there. The church is way on the other side. And here you go. Ed Warren Miney, born September 7th, 1926, died August 23rd, 2006. And of course, his beloved wife, Lorraine Rita Moran, born January 31st, 1927. She was actually born only a few years, like maybe a year after my mom was born in 26. So, yeah. And then she passed away on April 18th, 2019.
They have one over.
And also,
they have a son over here.
Or is that their grandson?
No, son. Corey Michael Dillinger. I think that's how you say the name.
Denlinger.
Dillinger.
Pretty awesome. I love how people have left little artifacts and everything like that. I didn't even know we were going to find this until right now. Don't go over there, Michelle. That's not cool to walk over there. Okay?
See, I would like to know what this means, the S and B, and they had an E, but I'm glad you found it.
Yeah.
Edward Warren.
We did go look at their house, which is maybe less than 2 minutes away from here. And it's an occult museum, or it was an occult museum, where the Annabelle doll was located. But now that, due to zoning restrictions, that's all closed off. And you can't even get near it because the police will, you know, bust you for trespassing, okay?
Getting really close to this. Sunday, Monday, always. Do you know what that stands for?
No, what does it mean?
It was their song by Bing Crosby.
Really? That's sweet. Well, thank you, Ed and Lorraine Warren, for all that you guys did. I know there's a lot of speculation out there that they didn't help everyone that they were able to try to help, but they dedicated their lives to helping those that could be helped. And I think nobody is perfect, bottom line. And they tried their hardest to bring good into the world. Deeply religious people, and
Their hearts
they inspired many people to be paranormal investigators and to try to help others that are dealing with supernatural things in their house. So the world, I think, has lost a big thing here, you know, but they also provided leadership for future ghost hunters going forward, you know.
Right, yeah.
So thank you, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Thank you. I truly do believe there is a fine line between what is real and what is made up. But one thing is for certain, Ed and Lorraine Warren have definitely played a part in creating a universe where the paranormal is being taken very seriously. Just take a look at the Conjuring series, the Amityville Horror, and the Annabelle movies. They have had a hand in all of it.
Ow. Ow.
It's crazy because we were looking around the cemetery for their grave and we could not find it. Right, Michelle?
Correct.
I mean, we were really trying hard. We were here for like a half an hour trying to find Ed and Lorraine Warren's gravesite. And that's when we left and we went to go visit their house, which is less than like 2 minutes away. And for some reason, something was telling me to come back to the cemetery. And we're just driving down the road over here, and I looked over, and there it was. I mean, you could see the cemetery plot from the road, basically, if you catch it the right way. And I don't know, it's just weird how, you know, yes, it's good to not give up and everything, but just something told me to get back here. So I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
in a somber moment, yes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you again for joining us here today. And I know it's a cemetery, but it is still pretty awesome. And it is supposedly haunted, but who better to be in a haunted cemetery than some of the world's top ghost hunters, right?
Right.
Like,
A little far to... Hey, Michael.
so anyway, thank you again for watching. Have a great indoors day, everyone, and bless you all.